Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Hey guys, we're your hosts, M and J, and today we wanted to talk about Batman Wayne Family Adventures, an official DC licensed comic that they put up on Webtoons. Webtoon is a comic sharing hosting site, which is typically used for people to upload independent comics, although some companies are getting involved too now, like Archie, and now DC has a comic too, featuring the Bat Family, which stems off of one of their most popular characters. These past few years, DC has been trying to go after a younger audience. It makes sense for them to want to increase their reader base, but they've been going about it by releasing these graphic novels aimed at young adult audiences. Unfortunately, they aren't the best quality. Oftentimes they end up being far removed from the characters that they're based on, which makes it so they basically end up just being their own AU. But if there are people who are interested in these graphic novels to the point where they check out the source material, they're probably going to be turned off because it's so different. Meanwhile, regular comic fans end up not liking them because it's too far removed from the original. I'm not surprised they would post on Webtoon. It makes sense from a business perspective, since the platform has a sizable audience, including that younger demographic that they were trying to market to begin with. I do have some reservations about companies posting on this platform though. Webtoon is a place where anyone and everyone can post. It's a lot like YouTube in that regard, but if companies start posting content there, then that could lead to independent creators being overshadowed by large companies, kind of like how YouTube has been flooded with personalities that were traditionally seen on TV, like talk show hosts or celebrities, along with the news. That would be pretty disappointing. The comics are released in short chapters, and they fit in pretty well with Webtoon's format, so it looks like they did their research. The first chapter follows Duke Thomas moving into Wayne Manor. He's a new hero called the Signal, so it looks like it's setting him up as the main character, but each chapter just follows any character, so it doesn't feel like there's a specific main character or an overarching storyline. There's slice of life stories focusing on the Bat Family, usually between missions. So there's a chapter about the Bat Family fighting over the last cookie, or trying to one-up each other at the gym. They focus on comedy, so the tone is very different from your typical Batman book, which I'm not really against for a short webcomic, but I have to admit Bruce's portrayal is throwing me off. He's very smiley.
See what I mean about him acting strange? He's smiling.
I get that Bruce keeps up the billionaire playboy persona so as to not arouse suspicion, but it seems weird to me that he would keep that up at home. I'm not saying he has to brood 24/7, but this seems like a little much. But there are some nice moments, like Barbara getting to spend some time with her dad. The comic does have a bit of a fanfic feel to it, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for. Like Bruce being jealous that all the kids have favorite superheroes who aren't Batman, and at least it's the more fun aspects of fanfiction instead of something like I Am Not Starfire, which was very bitter. I did like the art in this. It's actually better than some of the art you see in mainstream comics. It's fun and expressive, and I think it fits the tone. Overall, we thought this comic was pretty fun, and I do think that posting on Webtoons could be a good opportunity to expand on these characters in ways that they might not be able to in their main stories, like focusing on these smaller moments, even if I think Bruce is a little out of character, but this comic does have a lot of charm to it, and it's pretty harmless anyway, so I think I would recommend it in the end just for some fun. But those are our opinions. What do you guys think? Are you weary of mainstream companies posting content on these kinds of websites? And what do you think of this comic? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Before we go, we want to give a shout out to our members: Caleb Nelson, Stutania, Tyrant Carnivore, Adam K, Shiny Orc Boy, The Rabbit Mancer, Hunter Rose, General Bolivar, Depth Charge Media, Samru163, Kopitio Bozinski, Gabby Hime, Sandy Martin, Verdant Range, Butcher 7 Actual, Dash Hound, Bandito Bane, JBR, Hussyman 42, Mixel, Eric Griffin, Phantom of the Night, and Phil C. Thank you all so much for your support. If you want to become a member, you can hit the join button next to the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps us out a lot too. And it's free. We also have a Buy Me Coffee if you want to support us that way. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye everyone. Bye guys.